Dear students, I hope you all are fine. And yes, in this pandemic, everywhere there is one and another problem. But anyhow, uh, I hope everything will be fine at home. Okay, so this is today. I'm going to start with this polymers chapter. I was thinking to keep it in like a live class, but it will take time. So by the time, let me record this, and the small topic, I'm going to make a video on this and will share with you. So in this summer break, you can do this learning portion and all that you can do. Okay. So let's start with this polymer chapter, and that this is lecture number 1. So if we talk about the polymers, polymer is derived from two Greek word, that is poly, which means many, बहुत सारे, yes, and mas, which is unit. मतलब the substance which is made up of lots of many units, many small units, that is called polymers. Yes. And in our daily life, we always come across the polymers, several polymers, since morning to night. We are just we are in contact with the polymers somewhere else, like one another way. Yeah. So what are polymers? First of all, let's know about this. That is, the large molecules having high molecular mass are known as macromolecules. There is a difference between macromolecules and the polymers. Okay, so in this kind of, you can say that the macromolecules can be considered as the polymers, but all polymers can be considered as macromolecules, but it is not sure that all the macromolecules will be considered as the polymer. I hope it is clear. Yes, so whenever that bigger molecules are there, which is having very high molecular mass, they are called macromolecules. Macromolecules, like example, you can see that the proteins and sucrose, yes, like starch, cellulose, glycogen, etc. Yes, so these are called macromolecules. Hence, polymers can be defined as the macromolecules, which consist of very large number of simple repeating units joined together through the covalent bond. This is important thing. Joined through the covalent bond, that polymers are such macromolecules, like means you can say that the bigger molecules which is having very high molecular mass. And if you will check the content of that, it consists of very large number of simple repeating units, and the bond it may be covalent, it may be other bonds also. Okay, रिपीटिंग यूनिट्स जो होते हैं, बार बार जिन यूनिट्स को हम रिपीट करते हैं, दैट रिपीटिंग यूनिट्स आर कॉल्ड मोनोमर्स, एंड द प्रोसेस बाय विच द मोनोमर कन्वर्ट इनटू पॉलीमर, दैट प्रोसेस इज नोन एज polymerization. The process by which the monomers combine together by any type, any bond or any other thing, okay, to form the polymer, that process is called polymerization. Okay. Note, all the polymers can be macromolecules, but all macromolecules can't be polymer except proteins and nucleic acid, as I told you in the beginning of this slide. Yes, the polymers can be macromolecules, but it is not for sure that all the macromolecules will be polymer except proteins and nucleic acid. Proteins जो होते हैं वो small unit से मिलके बने होते हैं, तो small unit of amino acid से मिलके बने होते हैं. So we can say that the protein as a polymer or protein as a macromolecule as well. Similarly, nucleic acid. So what polymers we see in our daily life? Every time whenever we see, we can here and there we can check that these are the polymer. Like the most common used polymer which we daily use, or which we like every time we see this, and nowadays it is a big threat for the environment also, that is polythene. Yes, so polythenes के we have seen lots of varieties. पतले वाले भी देखे हैं, थोड़े मोटे वाले भी देखे हैं, थोड़े like which can carry huge amount, that also we have seen. So all these type of categories are all these are the categories of the polythene. But these polythenes, they are also polymer, and how it forms we will do it later on. Okay, next we can see that the switchboards. Yes, another thing, you can see that the handle of the pressure cooker, handle of the saucepan, even the non-stick के ऊपर जो black coating होती है, that is also a polymer. Bucket, and mugs, whatever the things you see, like everywhere it is. Okay, toys, you see remote like remote, or the outer part of the remote, everything like this. So these are the example of polymers. Now let's do about the classification of polymers, like how polymers are classified on the basis of nature of repeating units. What are the nature for the repeating unit? On this basis, polymers are of two types, homopolymer and then copolymers. Okay, nature, we will see nature का मतलब that characteristics हम देख सकते हैं उसकी. Polymers having same repeating unit as monomer are known as homopolymer. Like उस पॉलीमर में अगर सिर्फ एक ही टाइप का मोनोमर एडेड है, रिपीटिंग यूनिट जो है वो सिर्फ सिंगल टाइप है, दैट इज कॉल्ड होमोपॉलीमर. क्लियर? होमो मीन्स ऑब्वियसली सेम, होमो मीन्स सेम. So such polymers which have same monomer, that is called homopolymers. Okay, example we can see the polythene, PVC, PAN, nylon 6, Teflon, all this. Polythene, polythene जो हम use करते हैं, and that is the monomer of ethylene. If I will ask the monomer for this polythene is ethylene. PVC, like you can see that the sole of shoes, some sandals, slippers, जो पाइप्स होते हैं, है ना, इलेक्ट्रिकल पाइप भी देखा होगा, या फिर जो ड्रेनेज पाइप होते हैं, दैट आल्सो PVC. तो दैट इज पॉलीविनाइल क्लोराइड. फुल फॉर्म इज पॉलीविनाइल क्लोराइड and the monomer is vinyl chloride. And since you people have done the haloalkanes, so you know that vinyl chloride formula what it will be. Yes, PAN is polyacrylonitrile. So this is, it's a acrylonitrile is the formula, like monomer acrylonitrile. We'll do in details about all this. Nylon 6, that is a type of thread, you can see. I will like nylon 6, nylon की thread जो हमने देखा हुआ है ना. So that is, इसके monomers जो होते हैं वो होता है caprolactam. This is caprolactam, and what all this, that we will do in detail. And there also I have explained all these monomers. Teflon is present on the coating of non-stick. जो non-stick के ऊपर black color की coating होती है, that is called Teflon, and its monomer is tetrafluoroethylene. Tetrafluoroethylene. Okay, so these are the monomers of these compounds. You can see that if I have to rub it, this is CH2 double bond CH2, ethylene. Okay, if n molecules I will use this, I will get this CH2 CH2, like let me write over here CH2 CH2. This is ethylene. If I will take n number of this, on heating this will give you CH double bond CH2 single bond CH2, and this bond will be like ऐसे continuity में जाएगा. Okay, this is going to repeat lots of, like CH2 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 CH2, it will be like this. So this is going to be repeat, so it will be considered like this. So this is the formula of polythene, while this is the formula of ethylene. Homopolymers, you can see that the monomers, ये सारे, these are the monomers. Yes, so all the monomers are of same type, isn't it? So this is called homopolymers. Next जो type होता है, that is copolymers. Second type is copolymer. Copolymer, when we will say, when two or more types of monomers are there. दो तरह के, दो different monomers will be there. Two different monomers will be there. Okay, two or more than types of monomer are there, then it is called copolymer. Example, you can see nylon 6,6. This is hexamethylene diamine is the monomer, one monomer, and the next monomer is adipic acid. They are the two monomer. One is hexamethylene diamine and next is adipic acid. So this is the formula, let me explain this hexamethylene diamine. Methylene, I have told you in that organic chemistry haloalkanes when I have started. This is CH2 is called methylene. So how many methylene is there? 6. So that's why it will be 6. Okay. And then diamine. So one amine will be at the this terminal and another amine will be at this terminal. So this is hexamethylene diamine. What is adipic acid? Adipic acid is 1,6-dihexanoic acid. Yes. So CH2, this will be 4 times, and This terminal COOH, this terminal also COOH. This is the formula of adipic acid. You can see COOH, CH2 COOH. So यहाँ पे एक चीज है कि what the question can be asked that what is the significance of this 6,6? In nylon 6,6, the 6,6 shows the number of carbon in both the monomer. You can see that how many carbon are there? 6 over here also, and how many carbon over there? 4, 5, 6. So this polymer is known as nylon 6,6 because of the 6 carbon atoms in both the hexamethylene diamine and the adipic acid. So question can be asked that what is the significance of 6,6 in nylon 6,6? Okay, which type of polymer is nylon 6,6 is which type of polymer? So this is copolymer, you can say. Another also, I will tell you another type also on the basis of elimination. So we'll do in next part. So what will happen when this hexamethylene and this adipic acid, when they combine with each other? So this release H and this release OH will give out H2O molecules, eliminate कर देगा, ठीक है? So eliminate करके and then this product will be formed. So you can see that this will be used in another 2 types of polymer also. I will tell you. So one, though, this is H2O is coming out, yes, and second, the bond. This bond is called C double bond O NH. यानी कि amide bond is there. Amide bond is there. Okay, so you can see that one monomer, one I have used for both the type of monomer. Then there is one amide bond. Similarly, several number of like amide bond will form. So that's why this nylon 6,6 is also an example of polyamide bond, a polyamide polymer on the basis of bond, we will say. Okay, polyamide. We'll tell you, don't worry about that. Next, you can see this is homopolymer where the all monomer M सारे M single type है, yes. And if you see that copolymer, you can see that the M1, M2 monomers different है. जरूरी नहीं है कि सिर्फ 2 ही monomers हो, it may be 2 or more than. Okay, homopolymers are formed through addition polymerization. This is the next point I'm going to tell you about, this addition polymerization. That simply addition will be there, nothing is going to come out as a side product, simply add हो जाएंगे. Like CH2, if you'll see that CH2 double bond CH2, ethylene is there, so many ethylene will be there. So let me take 2 moles of this. So what will happen, this bond will break on this side, it will generate plus minus sign over here and plus sign over here. Again the bond will shift, this will minus sign and plus sign. So what will happen, there will be, we can see that due to this minus and positive charge, there will be a bond between this. Similarly, it is going to connect with another molecule, similarly like this acid. So there is simply addition, koi molecules it is not coming out. So this is called addition polymerization. Okay, copolymerization जो होते हैं, copolymers जो होते हैं, they are also called condensation polymerization. Why it's so? Condensation polymerization, why so? Condensation का मतलब होता है elimination of water molecules. Water molecules will come out. जहाँ भी कोई condense होता है, that means 2 different substances are going to condense together. जब भी condense होंगे तो water molecule will come out. So this is also called condensation polymers. So right now जो हमने पिछले slide में जो example किया था, this is also an example क्योंकि water is coming out. This is also an example of condensation polymer. Yes, समझ में आई बच्चे? The first type is copolymer and condensation also. So you can say that copolymers are condensation polymers, or it's not sure that every time the copolymers will be condensation polymer, because copolymer का मतलब क्या है, there will be more than 2 monomers, but condensation के लिए क्या है, there will be elimination of water. So yes, you can say that all the condensation polymers are also known as copolymers, but it is not sure that all the copolymers will be considered as condensation polymer. I hope it is clear. समझ में आई बात? Because हर वक्त copolymer के मिलने की वजह से it is not necessary कि हर वक्त water ही out आएगा होगा, ठीक है? But whenever the water will come out, it will be called condensation polymers. ठीक है? So now homopolymer is consist of single species, single monomer होते हैं, single type of monomer. यहाँ पे 2 or more than 2 type of repeating units will be there. There will be single type, as I told you. Yes. Have 2 or more type of monomer. Yes. Often have simple structure, because सिंपल एक जैसे ही होते हैं, सो दे आर गोइंग टू एक ही तरह के बॉन्ड बनाएंगे, सो दे हैव सिंपल स्ट्रक्चर. बट इन दिस कोपॉलीमर्स कंडेंसेशन होता है, वाटर मॉलिक्यूल्स विल कम आउट, दो डिफरेंट टाइप के मोनोमर्स होंगे. तो यहाँ पे क्या होगा, इट विल हैव अ कॉम्प्लेक्स स्ट्रक्चर. एग्जाम्पल अभी हमने किया ही है सारा, पीवीसी, पॉलीथीन, पॉलीप्रोपाइलीन, पॉलीस्टाइरीन एक्सेट्रा. एंड इसके एग्जाम्पल्स होंगे वो पॉलीविनाइल एसीटेट, पॉलीइथिलीन ऑक्साइड एक्सेट्रा. सो विल डू एग्जाम्पल्स हमारे सारे इसके. नेक्स्ट, ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सोर्स फ्रॉम विच दे आर ऑब्टेन्ड. पहला वाला था क्या, नेचर ऑफ द मोनोमर. नाउ सोर्स, कहाँ से ये लिए जाते हैं मोनोमर्स. On that basis, the polymers are again three types. Here we will do three types: natural polymers, synthetic polymers और semi synthetic polymers. मतलब एक तो naturally जो मिलते हैं हमें ऑलरेडी environment में, दूसरे जो completely lab में बनाए जाते हैं, और तीसरे जो कि some part जो हो गए वो already nature में मिलता है and कुछ उसमें mix करके we prepare the another one, so that is called semi synthetic polymer. Okay. So natural polymers, they found in the nature, like in animals, in plants, etc. So कैसे examples, let's see. Proteins. Protein is a polymer of amino acids. बहुत सारे amino acids जब आपस में when they combine, they form the proteins. Cellulose, इसमें क्या होता है, glucose molecules they combined with each other, then they form cellulose. Cellulose और starch दोनों में ही क्या होता है, glucose molecules ही monomer होता है, but they are the different. Cellulose में alpha glucose and then starch में जो होते हैं वो थोड़े से branch में आ जाते हैं, तो that we will do later on. Okay, natural rubber. So these type of, ये सब क्या होता है, natural rubber कहाँ देखा आपने, like it is also called latex. Latex, you know, जैसे आप when we pluck any plant, any leaf of the plant, so we see that milky something substance. Rubber plant में you can see that the natural rubber it is, है ना, sticky property उसके अंदर होता है, so that is called natural rubber. So ये सारे क्या हैं, natural polymers हैं. Semi synthetic polymers, as I told you, like some parts already present in the environment, and afterwards we do some chemical modification in that. So mostly derived from natural occurring polymers by chemical modification. थोड़ा सा chemically हम modify कर देते हैं. Example, vulcanized rubber. This is vulcanized rubber. ये जो natural rubber है, that is so soft. We cannot use this in you have seen the tires and all that. तो there the tires जो हैं वो बहुत heavy duty करते हैं. So the natural rubber cannot tolerate that. So what we do, we just add sulfur in this natural rubber and we get the vulcanized rubber, which is used in the tires and all that. Synthesized by natural rubber is used for making tires. ठीक है, कैसे vulcanized rubber हम कैसे prepare करते हैं? So we can say that the natural rubber plus sulfur. When the sulfur is heated with natural rubber, it gives vulcanized rubber. Yes. We'll do later on also, इसकी भी होगी definition. Now cellulose nitrate, that is also called gun cotton, not gum, this is gun cotton. Okay, cellulose nitrate, gun cotton, it is used for making explosive and smokeless powder. ये भी जो होता है इसमें cellulose plant में पाया जाता है, और we add the nitrate in this, chemically add करते हैं, so that is called gun cotton, and it is the main ingredients for making explosive bomb and all that जो हम बनाते हैं, तो उसमें उसका main ingredient है. Okay. Next is synthetic polymers. Synthetic polymers which completely we prepare in the lab, in the industries only. It is not found in the nature. Okay. So this is man-made polymer used in daily life as well as industries. Like you can say that the polythene, it is man-made. Fibers, जितने भी नायलॉन्स, पॉलिस्टर, ये सब होते हैं, प्लास्टिक्स, रबर्स एक्सेट्रा, ये सारी जो चीज़ें होती हैं वो क्या होते हैं, सिंथेटिक पॉलीमर्स होते हैं. ठीक है, सो इनको लाइक दिस इज ये नेचुरली नहीं होती, ये इनको हम कम्प्लीटली लैब में बनाते हैं. नाउ ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ स्ट्रक्चर दे आर डिवाइडेड इनटू 3 पार्ट्स. लाइक मोनोमर्स, first we have done with the nature of the monomer, second we have done where it forms source of the monomer, third we will do on the basis of structure, क्या structure होता है उस basis पे. ठीक है, so this is again going to be 2 type, linear polymers and cross-linked polymers. Linear polymers का मतलब होता है in 1D it will combine with monomers will combine with each other in one direction only, in one direction, either in the length or in the whatever you say, just in one direction. Okay. In the linear polymers are such polymers that means the monomers are joined together to form long straight chain in one direction only. Okay, of polymers molecule. They have high melting point, high density and high tensile strength. ठीक है. Obviously जब हम छोटे छोटे molecules we will combine together, तो it will have more bonds and that's why more melting point, more density हो जाएगी, high tensile strength हो जाएगी. Example PVC full form is polyvinyl chloride. And then next it is called high density polymer. This is HDP, is also known as HDPE, high density polythene. And then this is nylons etc. So they are linear polymers. ये single direction में जाते हैं. ठीक है. Now next let's this is example like linear. If there is only one chain, it will be like this type of this secondary bonding. Here it is like single strain में ये जाएगा. Okay, single strain जो भी straight chain इस तरह से जाएगा. So this is called linear. This is again the another example of linear. Straight chain होगा single. ठीक है. Molecules की बात करते हैं. Main thing will be like this. Yes, ये सारे उसके जो hydrogen and all that जो उसके हों, that is. Chemical structure will be like this. High density polymers होते हैं ये HDPE. Okay, और black one is carbon and जो white one है that is hydrogen को explain कर रहा है. So this is linear polymer. Next जो है वो branched polymers, that is cross-linked polymers. Okay, it is divided into three parts. So first it is branched and then we'll do the next one. Branched polymers, monomers are joined in form of branches. That means cross-link होगा. स्ट्रेट भी जाएगा साथ साथ एंड नीचे 2D में भी डायरेक्शन में भी 2D 3D में भी ये मूव करता जाएगा. गॉट इट. सो मोनोमर्स आर जॉइंड इन फॉर्म ऑफ ब्रांचेस एज वेल एज linearly one to which they are not packed and hence they have low melting points, density and less tensile. Low density polyethylene, amylopectin, glycogen example. ब्रांच पॉलीमर्स जो होते हैं ये लाइक ब्रांचिंग होगी इनकी, साथ साथ वो लीनियरली मूव करेंगे. इनमें क्या होगा कि दे आर नॉट कम्प्लीटली पैक्ड, प्रॉपरली पैक्ड नहीं होते हैं, जिसकी वजह से इनकी जो मेल्टिंग पॉइंट होती है वो लो होती है, डेंसिटी भी लो होगी और टेंसाइल स्ट्रेंथ भी लो होगी. एग्जाम्पल जो होता है वो LDPE. दिस इज LDPE. इसकी डेंसिटी क्या होती है? कम होती है. एमाइलोपेक्टिन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड इन स्टार्च में आपको बताया जाएगा एमाइलोपेक्टिन. ओके. ग्लाइकोजन, ये सारे ब्रांच होते हैं. सो ग्लाइकोजन इज प्रेजेंट इन एनिमल्स और ह्यूमन बींग्स. एमाइलोपेक्टिन इज प्रेजेंट इन स्टार्च, और स्टार्च जो होता है वो प्लांट्स में होता है. सो एग्जाम्पल हियर यू कैन सी ब्रांच, यस ऐसे, इधर ऐसे, लाइक यू कैन सी this is the branch structure. Here is the branch, the main chain is like this one is the main one, और इससे कई सारे so many branches are there, so this is called branched chain. Clear? Like this is the chemical structure, this is the molecular structure and it is low density polyethylene because यहाँ पे कोई fixed इनकी there is an asymmetry in the structure, so that's why the melting point of this type of polymers are very low और इनकी डेंसिटी भी बहुत कम होती है. LDPE. On the next the third type है, that is cross link and 3-dimension network polymer. Okay, so ये in this the monomers, ये cross link के ही दो तरह होते हैं. The first one जो मैंने आपको पहले स्टार्टिंग में एक्सप्लेन किया था, that it is linear and the cross link. And cross link actually two parts में divided होते हैं, which I have explained in previous one, that is branched, and next one is this in 3-dimensional. वो 2-dimensional था, this is going to be 3-dimensional. They are linear and as well as branch होगा. और यहाँ पे क्या होगा, it will increase in height, length and width, तीनों में increase होगा. Okay, so monomers are arranged in linear form then joined together to form 3D network. Okay, due to this they are very hard, rigid and brittle. Example melamine. Melamine you have seen like इसके वो what we say जो नॉन ब्रेकेबल जो प्लेट्स होते हैं, यस, डिनर सेट वगैरह जो बनते हैं इसके. दिस इज melamine जो होता है that is a formaldehyde polymers. Bakelite, you can see that bakelite even in the that switchboard also you can see, yes, that is also bakelite. Or you can see that the जो कुकर, प्रेशर कुकर एंड सॉसपेंस के जो हैंडल्स होते हैं ब्लैक कलर वाले, दैट इज ऑल्सो बेकेलाइट. यस, so they are cross-linked or three-dimensional. So I hope it is clear. Linear and then cross-link. Cross-link is again divided into two parts. One is branched and another is cross-link in three dimension. So this is the example. We can see ये three dimensional increase होगा. That means LBH तीनों में. Here is the network. It is going to form a network-like structure. Chemical structure will be like this. Molecular structure will be like this. This is the phenol. ये phenol formaldehyde है, मतलब like it is going to form the melamine. Last में ये melamine बन जाएगा. Sorry, phenol formaldehyde that is going to form bakelite. First it will give you the navalac and then bakelite. We'll do later on जब bakelite हम करेंगे. Okay, so this is the structure of phenol. Now some polymers and their monomers that you have to learn. ये सारे आपको learn करने हैं. Yes, these are the important one. Nylon 6 caprolactam, and along with this you have to learn the structure also, because sometimes it is asked that draw the structure of monomer of nylon 6. So this is caprolactam is 7-membered ring, and it is a it is a amide polymer. So CONH bond बना दिया and 6 membered. So 1, 2 already done, 3, this is third member, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7. This is caprolactam. Got it? 7-membered ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Starch and glycogen. This is alpha D glucose होते हैं दोनों के. Starch is present in plants. Glycogen is present in human beings or animals. In the cellulose, what is the difference between a starch and cellulose? They both are in the plants only. Starch is the polymer of alpha D glucose, while the cellulose is the polymer of beta D glucose. What is this alpha and beta? Once you will understand that, once you will go through with the biomolecules, then only you will understand what is this alpha and beta. For the time being, you have to just learn. Okay. टेरेलिन और डेक्रोन जो होता है, टेरेलिन एवरीवन हर्ड, टेरेलिन टेराकोटा नहीं, टेरेलिन कपड़े हम बोलते हैं इसको, तो दैट इज ऑल्सो कॉल्ड डेक्रोन. एंड द मोनोमर इज इथिलीन ग्लाइकॉल एंड टेरेप्थेलिक एसिड. इथिलीन ग्लाइकॉल इज CH2 and both will have OH. Okay, and terephthalic acid is benzene, and the COH will be at the para position. 2 COH will be there at the para position. So this is terephthalic acid. Bakelite, phenol and formaldehyde. Everyone knows the formula. Phenol, how to draw the structure, and then formaldehyde. Yes. Melamine is melamine formaldehyde resins जो होते हैं इसके monomers होते हैं melamine and formaldehyde. It will be asked like this. Yes. Other than also there are so many polymers whose monomer you have to learn, and that is in the NCERT also. I will tell you later on. इसके बारे में और भी चीजें जो है वो ऐड कर दूंगी. Next, on the basis of molecular forces, still we are doing the classification of polymers. So we have divided the polymers on the basis of nature, then source, and then what we say, structure. And now the molecular forces between the monomers. Which type of monomers, molecular forces are there between the monomers? On this basis, the polymers are again going to be divided into 4 parts. Yes. So elastomers. Elastomers जो होते हैं, they are the polymers in which the intramolecular force of attraction is weakest. सबसे कमजोर होता है, बहुत weak होता है. They have the ability to stretch out. We can stretch it over 10 times than the normal length, like rubber band, you can see, and as you will leave, it will return to the original length. So due to dominating, why it will return to like original length? Because dominating is nature of cross link over the weakest van der Waals force. So sometime it is asked that why elastomers return to its original length. So this is the reason, due to dominating nature of cross links over the weak van der Waals forces, it returns to the original position. So elastomers like rubber band, you can see wherever the rubber band and all that, ये सारे जो होते हैं उसके examples होते हैं, like natural rubber, vulcanized rubber, Buna S, Buna N, all these are the elastomers. Buna N भी होता है इसका. Okay, what is this Buna N and Buna S? Buna butadiene on styrene, S for styrene, and this is 1,3-butadiene. Okay, full form. Similarly here, butadiene, 1,3-butadiene, and this N for acrylonitrile. Okay, so all these are the what? Elastomers. These are the example of elastomers. Highly vulcanized rubber containing 2 oxygen 20 to 25 of sulfur molecules उसके अंदर होते हैं, and that is called ebonite. जब हम नेचुरल रबर में बहुत ज़्यादा सल्फर ऐड कर देते हैं, then it is called ebonite. ठीक है, 20 to 25% हम सल्फर ऐड करते हैं, तो it will be known as ebonite. If you'll see the structure of this 1,3-butadiene, you can draw the structure. Styrene structure is benzene, and over this it will be CH double bond CH2. This is styrene. Okay, and acrylonitrile is CH2 double bond CH CN. This is acrylonitrile, and this is what? Styrene. 1,3-butadiene तो दोनों में common है. You know the structure, how to draw. Next type जो है वो that is fibers. Such polymers in which the nuclear force of attraction are the strongest. Elastomers में weakest, fibers में strongest. Okay, they are called fibers. Either 4 bonding of dipole-dipole interaction. Like यहाँ पे कौन सा bond? वहाँ पे weak van der Waals force of attraction elastomers में, and here dipole-dipole interaction is there. So we know that dipole-dipole interaction is stronger than the other van der Waals force of attraction. So that's why it is strong. Example: nylons, polyester, polyacrylonitrile, nylon 6,6. Yes, nylon 6. ये सारे जितने भी fibers होते हैं, we can use Dacron, terylene. All these are the fibers. So you have to understand that it is fiber, or it comes under the elastomers, or it comes under the fiber, or thermosetting plastic, or thermosetting thermoplastic. Got it? So these are the fibers. Nylons abhi right now I have explained. Nylons means it can be nylon 6, it can be nylon 6,6, it can be nylon 610, it can be nylon 2,6. Lots of things are there, so we'll do everything over there. Polyesters जहाँ हम कई सारे ester bonds बनते हैं, you know, ester bonds when it will form when the acid and base will be there as a monomer. So it will be a type of copolymer in which one type of monomer will be acid and another will be of base. Then only when they react they form the ester. So many, lots of ester bond will be there, so that is called polyester. Dacron, terylene, all this. Okay, polyacrylonitrile I have explained, PAN भी बोलते हैं इसको. So these are the fibers. Due to strong intermolecular force of attraction, fibers have high tensile strength and least elasticity. And that's the reason कि हम इसको stretch नहीं कर सकते, और अगर करते भी तो बहुत कम, least amount में होता है. Molecules are long होते हैं, thin होते हैं, thread-like structure होते हैं, hence can be easily packed and have high melting point and low solubility. बिल्कुल soluble नहीं होते, ठीक है. और melting point आसानी से इनको क्या करते हैं, हम एक crystal में fix कर सकते हैं, इसको pack कर सकते हैं, and that's the reason कि इनकी melting point जो होती है वो काफ़ी high होती है. Yes. नाइलॉन्स आपने देखा होगा, जो सॉक्स होते हैं, सो दैट इज नाइलॉन के बने होते हैं. यस, एंड जो फ्लैग वगैरह देखा होगा, उसके जो वट एवर द क्लॉथ इज यूज फॉर द मेकिंग फॉर मेकिंग फ्लैग्स एंड ऑल, सो दैट इज टेरिलीन, और यू कैन से दैट Dacron. Okay, so nylon 6 is this type of bond will be there, NH and CO bond will be there over there. Nylon 6,6 amide bond will be there. Okay, so next the third type है, that is thermoplastic. Thermoplastic is invulnerable force of attraction are there in between those of elastomers and fibers. The force of attraction will be in between elastic and the fibers, least in elastomers, and in middle thermoplastic and thermosetting, which I am going to explain in next slide. And the maximum will be in fibers. Okay, So they will be linear or slightly branched chain कह सकते हैं इसमें, and they are hard at room temperature. They can be molded into toys and buckets. ये whenever we heat them at the high temperature they get melted and can be cooled to gain different solid structure. जब हम इनको ठंडा करेंगे and can mold them in the different structures like toys, buckets and whatever the things we make, bottles and all that. So these all are like thermoplastic, which can be converted into different shapes. It includes mild intermolecular force of attraction. Mild, you can say that between elastomers and thermoplastic. So example polystyrene between what we say, it includes mild intermolecular force of attraction between elastomers and fibers. Okay, example polystyrene, polythene, Teflon, etc. nylon, etc. So this is that we can see that image for this. Yes. Now next one is thermosetting plastic, and they are also known as thermosets. They are called thermoset. And the basic difference between this is fourth number, not third. This will be fourth. Okay. So what is the basic difference between thermoplastic and thermosetting plastic? इसमें क्या होता है कि thermoplastic can be molded again and again. Okay. So as I said that they are also known as thermosets, and the basic difference that is that thermosets is the plastic, thermoplastic and thermosets is that the thermoplastic can be remolded, okay, while thermosets cannot be remolded or reused. Okay, it should be remolded, we can say. They are able to withstand the high temperature without melting. Matlab like that's why whenever that the handle, the pressure cooker handle or the saucepan handle, it is made up of what? Bakelite, because it can withstand with the high temperature also without any melting. Yes. Example polyester, fiberglass, vulcanized rubber, bakelite, melamine. This is unbreakable जो dinner set होता है. You can see that the melamine, bakelite is present in the switchboards and all that. Okay. So now next is that difference between thermoplastic and thermosets. Definition की बात करें, thermoplastic is the substance that become plastic on heating and harden on cooling and is able to repeat these process. Again, it is reversible. Okay. Thermosets, this is the polymer that is irreversibly hardened by curing. Curing is a method by which we can do yes, form a soft solid or viscous liquid from pre-polymer or resins. That means irreversible होता है ये process. Nature, it can be molded, it cannot be molded, ये brittle होता है. Strength, less strong compared to thermosets, and here जो होता है that is comparable, that is more strong होता है. Shapes, can meet and obtain desired shape. कोई भी shape हम दे सकते हैं इसमें and have a permanent shape. इसके recyclability अगर बात करें तो this is recyclable and while this cannot be recycled. Yes. Advantages, what are the advantages? High impact resistance, ability to reform, and this has excellent resistance. मतलब like इसकी resistance power बहुत ज़्यादा होती है. High excellent resistance to solvent, fatigue strength, high resistance toward heat and high temperature. Disadvantages क्या है thermoplastic की? Difficult to impersonate in reinforcing fibers. And thermoset की होती cannot be reformed. इसकी भी like हम आसानी से इसको रिफॉर्म नहीं कर सकते. एग्जाम्पल्स PET, polypropylene, polycarbonate, PBT, PC, etc. And this is thermoset, polyester, resins, vinyl, polyester, and epoxy resin, etc. We'll know all these polymers now one by one. We'll know. So this is the example. You can see that thermoplastic, which can be melted repeatedly, and thermosets which cannot be remelted. Once shaped, cannot be melted. So that's it for today class, and I hope till this portion it is clear. Next we will understand about that again types of like how they react. On that basis we will still the classification is left, so we'll do on that basis. Okay dear, so till then, thank you class, enjoy your studies.